Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you how I decorate my coffee table for just the festive season. Typically I don't add too many Christmas or holiday touches. I just add a few maybe holiday ornaments. I like to decorate a lot with flowers or plants. I wanted to add a few kind of decorative bits to my decor, so I'm going to show you how I decorate my coffee table. As always, I use coffee table books, I use candles, I use some interesting trinkets, and that's really it. I don't make it, I don't want to say too fussy, because I do have a lot of things that are happening or there are on the coffee table, but I just don't do too much in terms of holiday decorations. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye. So my first step in decorating the table would be to clean it, because I make it a habit to work with a clean surface. So I'm using regular old Windex, a little paper towel, and I just wipe down the entire table. And I just like, you always have some dust or some water dribbles on the table or whatever, fingertips, especially because this is a glass table. I always like to make sure that I start with a very clean slate, very clean surface. So once this is done, I'm going to start setting up my coffee table books. And I love decorating with the coffee table books, especially for a round table. I find that having coffee table books allows for the table to kind of be divided into sections visually to make the decorating a little easier. And so I'm going to start with these two coffee table books. First one is a veranda, the houses of veranda, and I just love this green color palette, green blue. So I just love having this, and I always leave some of the coffee table books that I have available for me to flip through just for additional inspiration. And then I have everybody's 10 coffee table book. I think everyone has this one. Is Parisian by Design by David Jimenez. I love this book. I love the interiors featured in there, the European flair. So yeah. The next two books that I have is, one is Bonnie Williams, and this is Life in the Garden. And it doesn't only have garden pictures, but also some interior images. It's a beautifully made book by Rizzoli. It has interior pictures, it has garden pictures, and pictures of plants. But I just love the different paper used here. So it's not only beautiful to look at, but also interesting to the touch. So like this is a completely different, thicker paper, and you can see the different flowers. But then you have some of the glass house pictures and some exterior images. So it's just overall very nice book, nice inspiration how to decorate your home and just how to utilize your garden space or utilize plants. And then the other book that I'm using is also Veranda. I love coffee table books by Veranda. I think they are just beautiful. They're great inspiration. They're well made. They're also made for great gifts. And I just, obviously the inspiration here, the colors are lovely. So I like using this for height. And then I'm going to use the Bonnie Williams book at the top because it goes well with the color combo that I will be using here. And I'm going to offset this a little bit. So again, it's like, see, I have one kind of area here, one area here. All right, then I'm going to place my little Jonathan Adler pony, and this is such a fun Jonathan Adler tray. So I like, you know, in the summertime or spring, I like to use this as kind of like stacking my remote. Sometimes I have snacks on here, sometimes I just have some shells on here, so it's a very kind of fun way of displaying your favorite tchotchkes. Today I'm going to place my green ornaments in here just to put a little Christmassy touch on my coffee table. I don't like to have too much of Christmas decor here, but I just find this kind of adds a little bit of a more festive element. And I'm going to hide the remote over here. All right, then some of these kind of more functional pieces. So I have this patella lamp. You can get it on Design Within Reach. It's a cute little mushroom. It has 3 light settings, but I just like it for when you sit in the evening at the coffee table. You may be reading a book or like watching some kind of show with a glass of or cup of tea, and you don't want to necessarily have very bright, stark light shining down. So this is a cute little item to add to your decor. I love that it gives this yellow warm light. So I keep it on the table. Then I have my little trinket or ashtray by Fornasetti. I just, you know, love kind of that sense of humor with the finger on the lips. So I just like displaying this here, and inside I have matchbox here for candles. Then I have a little plate with a candle. This candle I got when we were visiting New Orleans. I got this at the hotel we were staying at. It's Gardenia at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. And it's just every time, you know, you walked in or you walked out of the hotel, kind of that memorable smell was there. So I like keeping little mementos like this, just to remind me of kind of fun times that I had somewhere. Then I have another candle, and this is a candle by Santa Maria Novella. This particular one is just a pillar candle, doesn't smell like anything. And I use this little trinket bowl. I always use candles inside of some kind of container, just because I want to protect surfaces not only from, you know, obvious fire, but I feel like sometimes when the candle gets hot, the wax on the bottom on some candles leaves a greasy stain, and I just want to avoid having greasy stains on any surfaces, so I usually put it inside of another jar or another plate, and I just find that it also provides a little bit of a layered look. And then my last item is my cloche with my Citrodon cloche. I have here a little ornament by Tiffany's, and this is, I think they added this last year to any Christmas packaging, so I wanted to keep that and just use it as kind of an additional quirky piece. And my candle, this is a Citrodon candle. I've repurchased this several times now. This is a collaboration that they did with Jean-Baptiste, and this has a nice kind of rosy scent to it. I enjoy it. It's rose and oud, and it's just like a very rich scent. And I think I'm just going to place it here next to the light. And that's really all that I have on the coffee table. I don't put too much. I don't want to have too much. That's kind of a tongue-in-cheek, I guess, because I have quite a few things here. But I just find that this suits me. I like to have a lot of kind of things going on, fun items, different heights, to make sure that, sorry, I just need to assist my dog up the stairs. But I just like having a few fun items. I like to have them on display. I love this horse. Like I said, different heights to the decor, and also different functionality. Obviously, I love candles. I just like the dim light that they provide in the evening or throughout the day, and the beautiful scent that they create, in just a nice atmosphere. So I hope you found this useful. If you enjoy these types of videos, please like and subscribe, and I see you in my next video. Bye.